What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are, of course, Warframe. I got some stuff I would like to just kind of go through. I'm sure it'll be controversial and probably piss off a lot of people, but that never stopped me before. Anyway, so been a busy week for me at work. I'm actually dealing with a slight case of heat exhaustion from Friday when the temperatures broke into the mid 90s, and I just wasn't ready for it with the type of stuff that I was doing, and I didn't prepare myself enough. I didn't drink enough water and fluids. It just got to me. So anyway, I'm hoping to get some stuff done this weekend, but we'll see. And that's part of the stuff I want to talk about here. Let's kind of break down a few things, I guess, if you will. I'll try to be as straightforward as possible. I'm trying to think during this whole thing that's going on for me right now. I've got a number of topics to talk about. So, TennoCon 2017, I've talked about this before. I talked about a long time ago when it was first announced that they need to make changes. They need to invite new guests, partners, if you will. They need to change things. Otherwise, it's going to be the same shit it was the first year. Well, lo and behold, now they've announced that their special guests are and their partners. And while there's a few people there that are new, that weren't there the other time, there's still the same list of people that, honestly, I don't know why that they're there, other than I guess they're controversial enough. I guess they bring in enough money somehow to the company that's the only reason they're there. Again, perfectly content not ever going to it, because with the people that are on the list, not everybody, just a select few, and you guys can figure it out on your own. Yeah, absolutely no. So nothing's changed, and nothing's gonna change. It's never gonna change. They're not gonna open their eyes. They're not gonna say, hey, look at the second and third generation of partners that we've got out there. Let's support those little guys, the guys that'll be the future of keeping the game going. Because that's not what it's about anymore. It's 100% about let's make enough money. Because that's what our investor who owns our company now at 100%, 97% plus 3% to the other company that we won't talk about. Let's, obviously they're good. They're worried more about money than anything else. They don't give a shit. Whatever. It is what it is, right? I know what people will say. Oh, you're just jealous. Dude, I don't give a fuck anymore, people. I don't. I had some fun for a few years, and obviously my time, I guess, came and went. I've had my peak, and I'm not in my peak anymore, and guess what? I really don't care. Yeah, but I'm just disappointed in seeing that again, that nothing's changed. And I guess I can't say I expected anything different. I didn't. Absolutely didn't. Through the years, it's just gotten worse. And I'll be honest, I don't know. I mean, new players, the new generation of partners, they're struggling because they get no support. And they're not going to ever get any support. And that's just the way it is. It's the reality. I'd like to say, yeah, I'm going to leave the game, and here's all these new people to come in and take over, and they're awesome, but it doesn't really matter because nobody's going to watch them or pay much attention to them because they're never going to get the same type of attention from the developer as certain people, no matter how hard they try. And it's disappointing to see that. Moving forward, they announced the whole Baro thing for TennoCon, and that he's pretty much just bringing everything that he's ever had before. And I already see people pissed off about that on the forums. And did you expect anything different? Did you honestly expect something exclusive to come out of it? Yeah. No. But they got you. They got you all to spend your $20 or $30, whatever it is in your country, it's $20 on that digital pass. Oh yeah, they got you good. Again, it's all about the money. And I said this before that I wasn't buying a digital pass. I wasn't gonna invest in this anymore. I'm done investing in this game. I'm done investing in it. I will not spend another penny in this game. It's not worth it anymore. The value is not there. I mean, fine. You agree with me? Great. You don't agree with me? I don't care. But you need to open your eyes to some reality, people. The value is not there anymore. The value is simply not there. Um, so yeah. Haha, they got you good. They got you good. Only the people that are going are going to get that exclusive Sayandana. Woo, whatever. More digital shit. I just spent $2,000 going to a TennoCon for a digital item. Yay! And a t-shirt. And a t-shirt. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There was a time that this game was worth the investment. Obviously, because I invested way, way, way in the beginning. And I'm a Grandmaster. And I felt that that investment was there. But you know what? It all changed. It all changed. And of course, with the 100% sellout, yeah, they sold out. Guess what? You don't deserve my money anymore. Plenty of indie games, indie developers continue with their work as it is instead of doing what they've done. And plenty of games have survived just fine. I mean, whatever. Okay, moving on. So, yeah, anyone who invested in that Baro digital pass, yeah, at least you get access to everything that's ever been released in his stuff. Awesome. If you don't have anything, go ahead and get it, but I guess you better start grinding now for all those ducats. Grind, grind, grind to have tons and tons of them. And oh, by the way, make sure you have lots and lots of credits, because the ducats are nothing compared to the amount of credits you're going to have to spend to buy every single item that you need. Moving forward. The whole Ambulas clan operation that is coming here in another week. Okay, it was talked about. It's coming probably in another week or so, give or take. Get your clans all together now. You know, we'll have prize beacons or something like that traded for rewards, blah, blah, blah. The Aviator mod is going to return. There'll be a new Vandal weapon, all that good crap. Meh. Honestly, at this point, I've seen the Ambulas thing. They've showcased it a little bit. I have no interest in it. I really don't. I have no interest in that participation. I just don't give a shit. I just do not give a shit anymore. It's just going to be another stupid ass grind, grind, grind to get what? A Vandal weapon? Woo! You're still not giving me any new content. You're not giving me any new content. Okay, so you designed a little mini mission where you have to fight multiple ambulances before the corpus create their own or whatever the bullshit is. Oh boy. It's just another hopeless, boring, dumbass grind. And if you think I'm wrong, you know, you'll find out soon enough. I mean, there's other things going on. Great, you know, more weapons, more Warframes, all that crap. But it's still the same shit. There is absolutely no real end game for this game. There will never really be any end game for this game. Saying that taking a survival into an hour to 2 hours just to deal with higher level enemies, that's not end game. It never is and it never was. That's just you being stupid enough to play for that long for what? Broken enemy scaling? Broken rewards? Bad RNG? Let's get to the reality of this. Come on, people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. New tile set revamp. Woohoo! Okay, so they're updating the lighting, stuff like that. Whatever. Still not new content, not new game modes, not new anything to really. It's nothing new. It's just revamps of everything, and that's all it is. And how long can they honestly keep up revamping things or, um, making variants of stuff before people really actually say, hey, we're done with this. Give me something that's worth my value. The game is fun, don't get me wrong, when you're just in there thinking about having fun, but, you know, uh, for me, part of it, I guess, would be all these years of doing this on YouTube as well. Um, the shit that I've taken from people just because I'm different than, I guess the popular partners, or because I do things differently, I play things differently, I don't necessarily follow the meta, and I don't really give a shit about the meta. The shit I've taken for years. Is that even worth it to me anymore? I don't know. I'm at that edge point right now. I am at the edge. Clearly, to me, and being on the inside of things, I can see it's never going to change. It's not really going to get any better. Okay, they're going to make another quest. So what? It's just another quest that'll last you an hour or two, and you're done. Whoop-de-doo. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, seriously, tell me I'm wrong with this. Let's look at this from. I don't know. I don't know. I have no interest really in putting form in anything anymore. It's boring just to be in the game anymore. I'm spent. I'm spent on it. And the reason I'm spent on it is because there's nothing there. Except for the same thing week in and week out. And you go ahead and you make changes. Okay, you revisit a Warframe and you put it out. And you make some more changes to it because you didn't quite make it the way that you should have. And you kind of listen to some of the stuff people tell you about the things that they'd like to see on the changes now that it's out. But what you should have done was listening to the community before you made the changes. And maybe it would have worked out better for you in the long run. Because, yeah, you still got a 50-50 split on the community about whether Oberon is any better than what he was. I can't really tell you at this point. Because I have my own personal opinion about how I play it and whether I like it or not. And, you know, whatever. I don't even know, guys. I just don't know. I don't know what where the direction of this game is going to go, other than downhill, in my personal opinion. I just don't see it getting any better. Um, and if I'm rambling or if I'm repeating myself or if anything sounds a little bit awkward or funky, again, I apologize. Just, my head is killing me. My eyes are burning. I'm spinning. I'm overheated. I'm just trying to drink. I've got my house turned down, the air conditioner turned down, just because, uh, man, I don't know. And I guess some of it has to do with YouTube and their bullshit and what they've done to fuck things over. That I have no interest really in making videos at this moment. I mean, there's that. My time to make videos now brings me 15 cents if I'm lucky on a video. Yeah, really? If it wasn't bad enough that I used to only make like maybe a buck or two on a video, now I only make like 15 cents on a video. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see this lasting much longer. I mean, I've talked about that as well. I've got to find other methods, I think, to come up with money and whatnot. And if I continue doing stuff, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it or talk to you guys about it or whatever. because you guys don't really understand if you've never put the time and effort into creating content on YouTube and the stress and everything that's involved in it. And it's not that I mean that in a bad way. It's just that if you've never done it and you haven't put that much effort into it, and you just go in there and you comment, and you, for many that leave nasty, stupid comment trolls that they are, you know, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I can't showcase fun anymore because on the back end of that fun, nobody gives a shit. They just want to harp on you left and right. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I've totally changed topics. Warframe is just dying, guys. I mean, that's the reality. They have to do something to prove to me that they're worth even continue playing, continue to be a partner. I mean, I don't really want to showcase weapons. I mean, it's just boring. Everybody fucking does that. Oh, look, here's a new weapon. Here's how you mod it, blah, blah, blah. Let's be real. You're going to use the same fucking mods every fucking time on every fucking weapon. Nothing is going to change. The damage system is never going to be revamped. It's always the same mods. If it's a raw damage weapon, it's these certain types of mods that you're going to definitely put on, and you have 2 or 3 slots left to mix it up a bit. If it's a elemental weapon, you're going to put all these items on it, and you have 2 or 3 slots left to work with. If it's a critical weapon, you're going to put these particular items on it, and then you have a couple of slots left to work with. It's the same shit. It's just a different skin of a weapon. It's the same factions. Nothing changes. You introduce a new faction, it's not even a new faction. It's just a recolor of the same ones that already exist. The Kuva Fortress stuff? I mean, that's just bullshit. So's Grenier that's in red and black now. Woohoo! Whoop-de-fucking-do. Now they got these little mechanical spiders and crap from the corpus. Doesn't even make any sense. I'd like to see spiders from the infested. That would make more sense, don't you think? Like, whatever. I don't know what to say anymore. I just don't know where to go with this. And outside of Warframe, and Warframe even being dead on my channel, outside of Warframe, nothing else is whatever. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about this stuff, huh? Not when I'm in a mental state where I'm not thinking. Oh, wait a minute. I always like to tell the realities anyway. Who cares? I'll catch you guys some other time.